We have observed rappers confessing their crimes in their songs and going scot-free. But how did this teen, TK, get sentenced to 55 years imprisonment for the same act? We will find out all in this video. TK, whose real name is Temo McIntyre, was sentenced to 55 years imprisonment for his involvement in the 2018 house invasion, which led to the unaliving of 21-year-old Ethan Walker. When he was arrested and put on house arrest, he broke his ankle monitor after his now famous tweet and fled to Texas. He was just one out of the 7 people connected to the home invasion, and he wasn't even the one who pulled the trigger. He was 16. How did we get here? Let's explore his background. TK was born in Texas, surrounded by crime, as his father, Kelvin, spent time in prison and his mom, an active gang member. You should imagine what growing up could have been for the little TK. He got exposed to the streets from an early age. He was expelled from school for bringing marijuana to school. Now, we can look at how he got involved in the rap world. Probably to make money for himself and live like his rap faves, he decided to pursue a career in rap. His journey began with him joining the underground rap collective called the Daytona Boys, which had Santana Sage, a US Marine, and Pimp C. And together, they released their first song on SoundCloud, Drift. But this is where his legal troubles commenced, because in 2016, as the Daytona Boys were returning from a New Year concert where they performed, they approached a stoplight and tried to talk to the female occupant of a Hyundai Sonata. We had no idea of what happened, but what we know is that Eric fired shots into the car, ending the life of a UNT student, Sarah. Eric was later arrested, where he claimed that he hadn't intended to kill Sarah, but to frighten the occupants of the Sonata for using racial slurs. He was sentenced to 44 years imprisonment. But TK's name wasn't mentioned in this case because he was still 18. July 2016, 6 months after his first run-in with the law, he and 6 other people were arrested on capital murder charges relating to a home invasion that ended the life of Ethan Walker. Megan Holt, 19, and Ariana Brad, 20, conspired with TK and some other friends to rob 17-year-old Zaki. The pair planned to seduce him and let McIntyre enter the house armed with guns to steal drugs and money. But this didn't go as planned. Why? Someone in the group was probably in a panic and unalived a 21-year-old man named Ethan Walker. TK and his accomplices were arrested and placed under house arrest after he admitted his role in the botched robbery in an approximate 2.5 hours interrogation, telling detectives that he had searched for drugs in the house. This is where the fun began, because while they were waiting for their certification hearing, TK broke his ankle monitor in a desperate bid to escape, tweeted his now famous tweet and fled for New Jersey, causing the US Marshal Service to issue a $3,000 bounty on his head. During this period, TK released his now famous song titled The Race, where he described what he did. He was also involved in a robbery where he shot and killed 23-year-old Mark Anthony while trying to steal his camera gear. It didn't end here. He also attacked and robbed a 65-year-old man. He was later apprehended by the US Marshals after 3 months on the run. To buy time, he claimed that he had ingested some pills. When he was taken to the hospital, he uploaded the video to the song The Race, where he showed himself standing next to his wanted poster, throwing up gang signs and brandishing firearms. The video blew up on YouTube. His case was continued, but there was a twist. He is now being tried as an adult. He was denied bail by the judge, who said Temo McIntyre, known in the music world as TK47, has been glorified for allegedly committing heinous crimes. February 2018, accomplice Megan Holt pleaded guilty to aggravated robbery and agreed to testify against her co-defendants in exchange for a 20-year sentence. While in jail in August 2, 2018, McIntyre was charged with possession of a prohibited item after a mobile phone was found hidden in his socks during a search. In July 2019, McIntyre was found guilty of murder for his involvement in a 2016 home invasion and robbery that left 21-year-old Ethan Walker dead, and was sentenced to 55 years imprisonment, with his song "The Race" used as evidence against him. In November 2019, McIntyre was indicted on a second murder charge for allegedly shooting 23-year-old Mark Anthony, a charge that he has refused to take a plea deal and is said to be tried. If you want to know how the CIA tried to unalive Bob Marley, the video is here. Subscribe for more content. Thank you.